welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Sydney has some questions, all right? And this is a custom video for him answering a lot of these sort of random questions he has. He's new to Rolex watches. He's an Omega guy. Links in the description to what he's thinking about getting. That's video 2. And then what he has, that's video 1. All right, so he's talking about the 5-digit pre-ceramic Rolex watches, specifically the 16610 date sub that he's thinking about getting. Could you also speak to not having the anti-magnetic features, as it seems that magnets are all around us these days? Has this had an effect on your pre-ceramic watches? All right, with their Niverox hairsprings, unlike the modern watches that have the blue parachrom spring that's a little bit more resistant to magnetization. Have I had a problem? No, I've never had a problem with any of my pre-ceramic Rolex watches. And, you know, magnetization is one of those things that if you're new to mechanical watches, it scares you, and it scared me. And I got these Rolex watches, and then I kind of thought, oh man, magnets, they are everywhere. I kind of sounded like Sydney here. They're all around me. And I bought a demagnifier and did my mumbo jumbo with that, and did it change anything? I don't know. It kind of made me feel better. But after flying all over the world with my Explorer 2 and taking it here and there, I had it checked out for magnetization at RSC. It was fine, no problem, all right? It's not to say it can't happen, but I don't worry about it, all right? I don't worry about it, I don't think about it, but that's not to say that I would set my watch on my cell phone at night, okay? It's just, I wouldn't do something like that. So I'm slightly paranoid, but not really, all right? And I don't think you need to worry about something like this. I wouldn't let that dissuade you from getting a 5-digit, okay? Can you wear the watch while working on a laptop, for example? Absolutely. All right, absolutely. You don't need to take off your Rolex watch to get on a computer or to use your phone. I mean, can you imagine how annoying that would be? Hold on, I'm gonna check my email, but first I've got to put my watch over on the other side of the room. You're fine, Sydney, all right? Bordering on paranoid, but hey, I tend to be kind of paranoid about these things too, so I hear you. Don't need to worry about that at all. How is the accuracy in different wrist positions? Okay, so that's one of the things that COSC tests for, and I made a video about that, link in the description. But it makes no difference, okay, when it comes to the 5 digits and the 6-digit models. In my experience, I mean, some people will say, yeah, I can kind of slow mine down. I don't know if I'm buying it, all right? Because the whole point of these watches is positioning should mean nothing. And if you're looking for an objectively better watch, positions shouldn't mean anything. It shouldn't change anything. Now, back in the day, you used to be able to, through positioning your watches at night, sort of regulate it. You could position it in one way and it would slow it down a bit, or position it in another way and it would speed it up a bit. And in that way you could, I guess, all year long have a perfectly regulated watch without having to get into it. And that seems kind of convenient. But basically what you're doing is you're using that watch's issue, okay, with positioning to your advantage. And so if you're looking for the better watch, positioning really ideally shouldn't make a difference, and it doesn't. So you're not going to be able to tweak the timing of your watch by positioning it. And so no, you're not going to notice anything. My experience is that if your watch is running at +1 a day, no matter what, if it's sitting there this way or that way, or you're wearing it or not wearing it, it's going to run at +1. And that could be a good thing if you like consistency and you appreciate consistency, or it could be a bad thing if you expect to use the watch's inconsistency to your advantage. All right, that's not really going to work. All right, so positions aren't going to change anything. In general, I would like to find a sub with the previously mentioned details that we talked about in video 2, link in the description, that I could wear anytime and often and count on the fact that it will be extremely accurate, durable, and able to long outlive me. I don't need it to be an expensive beater, just a watch I can really live with and enjoy. And any 5-digit is going to fit the bill for that, including the one you're thinking about, the 16610. All right, so I think that does it for this set of questions. Basically, I read Sydney's questions as he's a little bit worried about going for the older models, the 5-digit models. Are they going to be able to keep up with them? Are they going to get magnetized? Are they even going to be accurate? And essentially, are they wearable? And Sydney, I've got to say, yes, they are fine. They're wearable, they're accurate, and they're tool watches, right? Or they were tool watches. And you're not going to have any problems with them. In my experience, I've had no problems with accuracy or magnetization. That's not to say you can drop these watches. You can, and you can mess them up by doing that, but that goes for any mechanical watch. And it's not to say that I would take them in an MRI machine, all right? But in your daily life, this is going to be able to keep up with you, and it's not going to be lacking, all right? So put your worries to rest. If you're thinking about going for a Preceramic Rolex, it'll take care of you, no problem, all right? Viewers, let Sydney know what you think about the Preceramic 5-digit Rolex watches. Are they even wearable? Drop a comment in the comment section. Let him know about your opinions. Be sure to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.